Peace, everybody. What's good? My name is George Malachi Williams, and you are now in tune to the We Buy Homes Fast in Florida podcast. Let's go. Okay, peace, everybody. Once again, my name is George Malachi Williams, and in this particular episode, we want to talk about if you want someone to buy your home for cash in Hollywood, Florida, right? You want to ask yourself these two questions: how fast you need to sell, and how much you need to get out of the sale of your property. You know what I mean? So, how much you need to get out of it. So those are the two questions that you need to ask yourself. And based on those two questions, that would determine the route that you need to go, the course of action of the plan. Also, if you are new to this podcast, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Click the link below to hit the thumbs up, to share and like, and also subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow. So other than that, let me do like I normally do. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to share my computer screen on an article that I wrote. Just go over some of the things like the mindset that you might need to have, and look at some of your options and how to plan actually the best course of action that you're going to need when you're looking to sell your house. Okay, let's go. Now, as I stated earlier in the video, right, if you want someone to buy your house for cash in Hollywood, Florida, these are just two questions that you need to ask yourself. Again, now we're going to go through the questions, right, but I want to break it down methodically so we can get an idea. You can pretty much plan a course of action based on the answer to these two questions. Now, if your Hollywood, Florida house is facing a foreclosure and you wish to avoid that foreclosure, or if you just need to sell your Hollywood house fast for another reason, maybe you inherited a house, maybe you're relocating to another area, or you just need to sell it for that reason, or you just lost your job, or if you go to a real estate agent and the agent just can't sell your house, then what you need to look at is one of the best options that you can consider is thinking about finding someone to buy your Hollywood house for cash. That's one of the options that you need to look at. So what we're going to do is this. Let me roll up the computer screen for a little bit. Now, by doing this, you will not only profit by improving your credit rating, but also get extra money into your account. Your credit score, which is an important aspect of your financial life, will remain untainted. So that's what we want to do. It will remain untainted since you will settle your debt in time. And you can use the extra cash for the sale of other projects. So let's say, you may want to have other projects or other things that you want to do. You can use that extra cash for that. However, you have to study the prevailing market conditions. That is, find out factors that are likely to influence the value of your home before getting ready to sell it. Remember, when your house is foreclosed, you will lose your property as well as your credit rating. So step one is this. The first step that you need to take in order to sell your Hollywood house fast to someone else with a buy my Hollywood, Florida house for cash mentality is to come up with a game plan. Your real estate agent should help you come up with this if you go on the real estate agent route. Be sure to negotiate with your lender as you contact an agent who is well informed regarding the sale of such properties in your area. So you want to deal with real estate agents who pretty much are familiar with the comps in your area, what houses that are similar to yours are selling for, if you go the real estate agent route. The agent should have the latest report on property values in order to help you quote the right price for your house. So, this is one of the main things that you're going to have to look at, right? So now, remember I told you these are two questions that you need to ask yourself. The first question you need to ask yourself is this: how fast do you need to sell your house? That's the first question. Now, this one is the most important first decisions you need to make. Why? Because this really dictates what options you really have. If you have more time, you have more options that you are open to. You see what I'm saying? So based on the time factor that you have, that will determine how many more options that you'll be open to in order to have wiggle room and make adjustments if need be. If you have less time, your options are a bit fewer. If you need to sell your house in less than 2 months, or even less time than that, you likely don't have the time to list your house with an agent. You likely have to try to sell your house yourself if you know how to do it. Or you can sell your house to a local professional house buyer like We Buy Homes Fast in Florida. If you want to know more information, you can call us at 305-778-2108, and we can make you a fair, all-cash offer right now today. Just send us the information, fill out the form, below. I'm going to help you with that at the end. Show you exactly where to fill out the form. Now, option number 2, or question number 2 rather. Let's look at question number 2. The second question that you need to ask yourself is this: how much do you need to sell your Hollywood house for? Note that the above says, how much do you need to sell for? That's the key word. If you like to sell your house for full retail, but you have to sell your house fast and can't afford to sit with the real estate agent, determine what you need to get out of your house. So determine what you need to get out of the sale of the house, actually. So, only you know how much money that you're going to need, because you know your situation better than anyone. That'll help guide you to your true options for selling. If the price you need to get doesn't leave room for a real estate agent's commission, you may need to look at selling your house FSBO, or get an offer from a local real estate house buying company like us to see if that gets you closer to where you need to end up. So you got to look at what your situation is, and based on what your situation is, what you need to get out of the house, the sale of the house, how much money you need to get, basically. That would determine what move you need to make and what your plan of action should be. On the flip side, if you need full retail value and you can't afford to wait for a retail buyer to come along that can pay that price, list your house on the MLS. If you don't have the time, consider talking to us for a fast cash offer at WeBuyHomesFastInFlorida.com. We can make you a fair cash offer in less than 24 hours. And also, we can close within 7 days. So, and make your all cash offer. So that might be an option that you might want to consider. If not, there are other options out there. You can deal with other wholesalers. You can just take your time out, invest the money that you need to put into your house to fix it up and make it more attractive to a potential buyer through a real estate agent also. Now, once you weigh your options and ask these 2 questions, how fast you need to sell your house and how much do you need to get out of the sale of the house. Once you know those 2 things there, now the third thing you need to do is this: look into your options and take action. So after you looked at your options and you weighed them, you need to take action. Like I mentioned above, if you're looking for someone to say yes when you ask them to buy your Hollywood, Florida house for cash, the main things you need to determine to yourself are, and remember, the first thing is this: how much do you need to sell for? How much you need to sell your house for, the price point. That's the first question you need to ask yourself. And the second question you need to ask yourself is how much you need to get out of the sale of the house. That's the second question. After you determine these, then you can put together a course of action, an action plan, and take action to move on those 2 things. Once you know those, look at your options below as a quick guide to help you decide which options may work for you with your local Hollywood house sale. Now, you can go through a real estate agent. If you can afford to wait 3 to 6 months to sell and can afford the 3 to 6% or afford to pay the 3 to 6% in commissions on the sale to the real estate agent, if so, going with an agent will likely be your highest price on your property. So that might be your best option and the highest price point if you can afford, to wait 3 to 6 months and pay the 6% in commission fees. Now, if you don't want to go that route, you can deal with a local real estate investor. If you need to sell fast, we can buy your Hollywood house in as little as 7 days. We won't be able to pay you full retail on your house, but we don't charge any fees or commissions like a real estate agent would. What we offer you is what we'll pay you. If you value your time and a quick sale more than making a few extra bucks in 6 months from now, call us at 305-778-2108 and click the link when you visit our website. There's going to be a form that you can fill out. It takes about 15 to 20 seconds to fill out. Just fill out the form and we'll get back with you soon, ASAP, within 24 hours. Now, let's look at another option that you can probably do. Another option that you can look at is for sale by owner. You're the owner of the property, right? You can sell your house yourself. You don't have to deal with a wholesale company like We Buy Homes Fast in Florida, or you don't have to deal with the real estate agent. You can just say, hey, I want to sell my house myself. And if that's the case, if you can wait 3 to 6 months to sell, but can't afford the 3% in commissions to an agent, you may want to try to sell your house yourself. That's another option. Or what you can do is this: if you're going through a foreclosure, if your mortgage is underwater, or you are in or nearing foreclosure, that's the key thing. Your first step that you might want to do is talk to the bank and see if they have any mortgage relief programs. If you're going through foreclosure, right, you want to talk to the bank to make sure that they have any programs for you that can help you. Do not avoid talking to the bank. When you are in trouble, the best thing that you need to do is reach out to the bank. Talk to them, let them know you're in trouble, and see can they help you. Some banks offer assistance or can at least guide you in a direction to lessen the burden. So that's why you need to talk to the bank when you get in financial trouble as it relates to a foreclosure. You're going to have to do that. There's no way around that. That'll be the best course of action if that's what you're going through. If not, you can list your house fast with the real estate agent. But if you need to get out of that property fast, get in contact with the wholesale house buying company in Hollywood, Florida, like We Buy Homes Fast in Florida. Reach out to us and we'll get in contact with you, call you back, and really someone will answer your call. Someone you can talk to us live and let us know what your situation is, and visit our website and fill out the form below. Give us a call at 305-778-2108 to help you sell your house fast. And once you visit our website, fill out the form, below. It only takes like 15 to 20 seconds to fill it out. It's going to ask you for your address, your name, and your phone number, and that's it. That's all we need. Now, there may be several reasons you may be thinking, buy my Hollywood, Florida house for cash. Please let it be that simple. And it can be. It is that simple. Regardless of your reasons, you need to prepare your house for sale just as you would any other project. A thoughtful preparation would turn your home into an attractive option for buyers. So that's why you have to be thoughtful when it comes to preparing to sell your house. Doing it this way, you can sell your house fast and get top dollars. Now, as I stated before, when you visit our website at WeBuyHomesFastInFlorida.com, this is the form that you're going to fill out. The only thing we ask you for is your address, your phone number, and your email. That's it. And then you click the get my fair cash offer button, the orange button. You click that and that's it. It's as simple as that. It literally would take what? About 15 seconds, if that. 10 to 15 seconds. You fill this form out and that's it. And that's all it takes. And someone would get in contact with you immediately. So, once again, just fill the form out. Give us a call at 305-778-2108. If you found this information informative and you like it, make sure that you share and subscribe. And don't forget to click the link below to subscribe. Now, remember, the two things that you need to look at is when you want to sell your house fast for cash in Hollywood, Florida, right? You need to ask yourself this question. The first question is this: how fast do you need to sell your house? That's number one. If you can afford to wait 3 to 6 months to go to a real estate agent to sell your property, or you can sell it yourself, that will determine which route you need to go. And number two, the second question you need to ask yourself is, how much do you need to get for the sale of your house? How much cash are you looking for? Once you break those two things down there, like what you need to do, then you put together a plan of action in order to make that come about. That will determine which way you need to go in order to sell your house. So once again, I want to thank you. My name is George Malachi Williams. If you like this podcast, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm going to leave the links in the description below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And tell people about our channel. And once again, my name is George Malachi Williams, signing out for We Buy Homes Fast in Florida podcast. Let's go.